We're back.
You're the worst.
We're back.
We're so back.
What did I do? Did I just burp in the mic?
No, bro. I was going to go and give you a cheers, but you drank a quarter of your Modelo before we even got started. Cheers.
Cheers.
Big Worm Wednesday, episode 2.
Big Worm Wednesdays, 32s only.
32s only, bro. Cheers. Last week we did Athletic Brewing Co. Now we're slugging 32.
It's good stuff.
Wow, we're so back.
We're back. Big Worm Wednesdays.
It's been a month.
Yeah. I mean, we're busy though.
Yeah, but we planned on keeping things very consistent.
Yes.
And a month went by.
That's all right. Time, you know.
So we got to stay.
Yeah, no, and the people are looking for it.
People want it.
I'm getting, let's not anyone, but
okay.
I'm getting a lot of people that keep asking, where the hell's Big Worm Wednesday, bro? People are waiting Tuesday night. They're excited.
I know.
Wednesday rolls around. I got nothing for you, but we're back.
We're back. Big Worm Wednesday. This is episode 2. This is the third time you've been on.
Yep, third.
Third time. What's it been like since I've last seen you? I haven't really, we chopped it up, but what's Big Worm been up to?
Not much, honestly. Just chilling with my girl. Just chilling.
Such a different worm.
I know, it's different. I mean, we go out, listen, I have fun. Yeah. Sometimes too much fun.
Yeah.
But
no.
No, couldn't be me.
You.
Definitely not me.
Hell no.
Never have too much fun. No, but honestly, just chilling.
Yeah.
Getting my weekly haircut, shit like that.
Weekly?
Yeah.
You get a weekly haircut?
I gotta.
You're like a chia pet, bro. That thing grows so fast. It grows
so fast. It's
it's cut like a G.I. Joe, right?
I go tomorrow, so we gotta fix it up.
You go tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every week.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you pay for a haircut?
Not much.
No?
Bates hooks it up.
Oh,
I've been going.
He cuts my son.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've been going for a while. I went to Sabahi before. Now you can't get an appointment with Sabahi for 4 months. So
really?
Yo, it's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know he was crushing like that.
Crushing.
Really? I haven't seen him in a minute.
But I've been going to him since I'm 12. And then JJ started this, I think 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And he's good now. Not that he wasn't, but...
No, JJ's good.
He's it's like cutting a piece of bread,
JJ's
he's got
nice.
it down pat, so...
Yeah, I'm very picky.
Good. And it's so convenient because I could still find time with him rather than, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very picky about my haircut. I've been cut, so I get cut by Evan over at where JJ was. Yep. And I'm getting cut by Evan for, 18 years?
Like when he was at Cuts and Styles, right?
Because I was 17 probably.
Yeah.
And so, sometimes I'll either, I might have missed an appointment or had to cancel or push back. And so I've been cut by pretty much everybody. And JJ, I got cut by JJ early.
Yeah.
And he did a good job.
Exactly. He just knows with me, I'm very...
particular?
Yeah. I care a lot about it. I do my hair before I go there, so they cut it.
You do your hair before you get a haircut?
Yeah. Shower, do my hair.
You shower?
And then I shower after again because it's got to be done right. Otherwise, it won't be cut right.
I've never heard of anything like that. Is that normal?
I don't know, but I care a lot. It's been working, so that's what
Does your hair just stay like that?
Yo, I wake up,
no.
Stays. I swear to God. I don't even use crazy product, just a little pomade like this. And throw that shit up.
No way.
Yeah,
wait, so when you wake up in the morning and you shower, you dry your hair, it's that?
No, I dry it. It goes down a little bit, but I dry it just enough where it's still
you
a little wet.
Yeah,
a little wet.
Yeah.
Where
I know the deal.
Yeah.
I used to have hair, bro.
I set it up.
Yeah.
Like I do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wash the face while the hair's air drying, then do a half towel dry.
Yeah.
Pomade, look at it for a few, then go to work. Then 3-4 minutes, I'm ready to go.
Locked and loaded for the day.
Thing don't move.
Do you ever wear a hat?
Sometimes, but then I can't take it off. If I take it off, my hair looks
crazy. Yeah.
Crazy. My hat head. So it depends where I'm going. If I'm going a night out, I'll wear a hat. Sometimes it doesn't matter. But say I'm going to my girls to go hang out with their family, I'm not gonna wear the hat the whole time.
Yeah.
But I won't even wear it at all because if I take my hat off, I got these crazy indents.
Oh, you do?
Yo.
Oh, your hair's that thick? I mean, I could...
Thin. It's like thin.
Thin?
Yo, it looks thick,
bro. Your hair is not thin.
You run your hand through my hair, there's nothing.
Shut up. Tell me you got the baldy right here and nobody knows.
I ain't got no Ginobili. But all you clowns that are gonna go for me, this shit ain't going anywhere, bro. That shit is straight as an arrow.
Oh my God. Yeah, you do. You have a very distinct cut, though.
It's not receding.
It's actually the most stereotypical Italian haircut in the history of Italian haircuts.
That's what I get. It's like you could just tell me walking up.
Yeah.
Like the hair and everything. It's
Yeah. Well,
and honestly, my girlfriend's mom, she goes every time. She's like, Nick, your hair, it looks so good. I'm like, you are the best.
You love her.
I love it. I love it.
Dad.
She tells me my hair looks good every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes you feel good?
Makes me feel so good. Wow. I love it. Because it takes a little time, bro. And I've mastered it now.
You care.
I care for the hair. I'm a hairy worm.
Wow, we gotta get you a hair product sponsor.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Who do you use?
Use Redken, I think, or something.
Okay.
I have it at home.
Yeah.
I'll get it to you.
Let's get it to me.
Yo, it's good stuff.
You want me to use it?
Bro,
when's the last time you saw me without a hat?
Long time, but you look so, you know, not that you look old at all. When you take the hat off, you look like you're 27.
Really?
Yeah. I told you that when we were at Vinny's.
Really?
Young
you
buck.
think that? You think
Young buck.
my hair's thinning, bro.
It's all right.
No, my hair's thinning, dude. My hair's thinning. Like my hairline is not what it used to be. 5 years ago, I had amazing hair. Like I remember I had like towards the end of my artist days, I did the man bun. So I was like shaved on the sides, and I had the
But
the
you're
bun.
pulling it. You're pulling
Well,
it.
it wasn't even that. Yes.
It's not good.
What did it to me was I got cornrows like 3-4 times.
I remember that, you mother.
But I
sick.
my cornrows were sick.
Slim Shady shit.
Bro, they were a thing. Like
cool.
I had
They
really
were
nice.
They were done well.
3 lines, 1 down the middle, 2 on the sides.
remember.
By Evan's wife.
That shit was legit.
But that pulls back your hair, and then obviously always lining. I always lined up my hairline. That cuts.
No, Sabahi saved my shit. He saw it when I was like 16. I started lining up the whole thing with this hairstyle. He's like, Nick, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
He's like, it's going back slowly.
Yeah.
Every time you come back, say I come back a week or whatever, he goes again and again. It just goes further back.
Totally.
And said it just stops growing after a while.
It does, and I know. But when I had the man bun, I went back to Evan. I was like, yo, I gotta cut this thing, but I want to keep the hair long. Give me something like I want to like slick it back. Like,
yeah.
So he wound up doing. I had it shaved on the sides, and it went back to a point, and it went like I gotta find this picture.
I know.
And,
I could
bro,
see it.
and it went like whoa, back to a point, bro. It was.
It made the sound too when you did it.
It was fire.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, it was fire. My hair was sick, and then it just all went. I've had a great head of hair my whole life, and then the last few years.
Stress, kid.
Stress. Nah, I've actually been less stressed since having my son.
Of course. But you know what I mean? Getting older. Responsibilities.
I just turned 36.
That's not old yet.
No, I don't think I'll ever feel old.
No. 50 is when you start, the decline.
Maybe. It's how well you take care of yourself.
That's right. Use it or you lose it.
Use it or you lose it, man. The problem is everybody starts giving up on things. They start like carrying last.
The groups.
Yeah.
The groups, they don't want to play games no more.
Yeah. Where do you want to be when you're 50?
What do I want to be when I'm 50?
Where do you want? Okay, what do you want to be, and where do you want to be?
Not retired, but definitely not doing construction. I'll tell you that. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
These guys I work with, 50 years old, they're like, you're never gonna make it out, kid. I'm like, you know what, brother?
No.
Yeah. I tell them like, my dreams and stuff. They're like, psh, keep dreaming, kid. Because they're like 56. He's like, I've been here for 30 years. I'm like, buddy, I will never be you.
Wow.
Yeah. They shoot your dreams down hard. But I love it.
Yeah.
And then I show them the podcast and stuff. I'm like, listen, this is what I'm going to be. And then that's the talk,
Wow.
Anywhere,
You should bring like a little lapel mic and interview all of the 50-year-old construction. I bet you that'd be.
We can post on YouTube. It's curse words every second.
I think it would be amazing content, bro.
It would be.
They'd be like wasn't that like Jersey Jerry? Wasn't he like a construction something? Wasn't he doing something in that?
Jake Botch is the best ever.
Jake Botch?
That's Union, baby.
Oh my God.
Bro, he's on KTU now from 6 to 9 in the morning. I listen to it sometimes.
Wow.
And he just said there was like Percocets. That's all he says.
On KTU?
I swear to God, he's nuts.
What?
He's like 1-800-PERCS. I'm like, dude, you're nuts.
When did KTU?
They just started like last month. Not even a month ago.
Really?
6 to 9. Wow. I think he's done with union and shit. I think he's making money on the internet.
Wow. I mean, it's great. You make a lot of money on the internet.
Sure can.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So, all right. So, you where you didn't answer though. Where do you want to be?
Where do I want to be?
Yeah,
I want to be,
be?
Hopefully owning a couple businesses on my own, at least a couple properties by 50. You know, making passive income.
Yep.
And how do I want to be remembered? Where or who do I want to be? I just still big worm, just bigger. You know what I mean? The bigger worm, the evolved worm.
Wow.
They call me the Alaskan bullworm.
Wow. Is that an actual worm?
At 50, yeah.
Is that an actual worm?
It is.
How do you know that?
Bro,
You've
big
done
worm.
your worm.
I've done all my worm investigations. There's so many worms, bro.
Yeah.
All my friends, I could look at you and just tell you. I could tell what kind of worm you are.
What kind of worm am I?
Earthworm.
Quick.
Yeah, right in and out of the dirt.
In and out.
And you're the ones that they scrunch up, get all big, and then boom, slender out.
Oh, yeah.
Right in and out of the dirt.
I like that.
You know,
I like that.
Not too deep, though.
No.
At 6 inches, you take one shovel, couple earthworms.
You got me.
And then big one. Exactly. The ones that scrunch up, you know? Like inchworm, not an inchworm, but that's how they move.
No, earthworms are like, they can be
long motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I know a lot about worms.
What else do you know about worms? I guess I don't think you know a lot about worms.
No, I don't. I don't think they eat, though. What do they eat, bro? What would a worm eat? Other worms?
No.
You know, what do they eat? Dirt?
Dirt.
Like, dirty worm.
I think. Dirty worm. I think, right? Let's see.
You know what I'm going to do? Get a cage.
Siri, what do worms eat?
Get a cage and get a couple worms, investigate them.
Just get a bunch of worms.
A wide variety. Where do they go to? Fucking Trader Joe's?
Wow, so dirt, rotting, and decaying materials, manure, and leaves.
It's great.
Leaves make sense.
Leaves, yeah.
I've seen caterpillars.
You know, remember the old meme, like you find a worm in your apple?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
What was that?
It's like kindergarten, I think.
Yeah, but like...
Right?
Really,
made apples.
Has anybody really ever found a worm in an apple?
Never, bro.
No, seriously.
No.
Has there ever been anybody that's found a worm in an apple, actually? No.
What is it, just like find its way through? I don't understand. You got to leave the apple there for days. They don't eat a lot. They're little worms.
Yeah, and they'd have to come from somewhere. You're not forming a worm in an apple.
Exactly. Unless it's a larva. Do
you know larvas? How many larvas do you know that are out here?
There's a lot of larvas,
bro.
They'll eat on anything.
A lot of larvas, bro. No more sheep in this world. We're not referring to
sheep. You're a larva.
You're a larva.
Open up the trash can. Larva beans.
Oh, they are.
That's it.
Larva beans. No. No.
I just made that up.
Lima
beans. Larva beans. No, just like little larvas, you know?
Yeah, they suck.
A lot of larvas around.
Larvas suck, dude. You ever like open up your trash can and seen a bunch of larvae?
Shut that thing instantly.
Done.
Put a bungee cord around it. And probably just
the whole garbage can.
Right on the whole garbage can. Take
it.
Me. Yeah.
Take it.
Gone.
Take me.
Someone else could take the larvas.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's awful, bro. I did notice that you went back to your second home.
DJ's?
How was DJ's?
Brother.
Was it crazy?
Insane.
Was it?
It was good. Bro, packed to the brim, which I expected, but yo, they hook it up now.
Yeah?
Yo, I was getting like, I would order a bunch of drinks because it was cheap for me. They would charge like nothing, bro.
Yeah.
We get like 10 grills and it would be like $5.
Is it because of the podcast?
I walked in there, the whole staff at West, they were asking me questions about the podcast. I'm like, dude, just watch what's coming.
Yo, I can't wait to go down with you in the summer, bro.
But they told me, they're like, we got you for the summer.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're gonna hook it up.
Wow. I need you to get me a VIP card. I'll go once.
Yeah, of course.
I'll
just give you mine, honestly, because I didn't sign it. And I don't need that shit.
I mean, I don't really. I'm probably gonna go once.
It was awesome though. I walked in and it was like the amount of people that knew me and
you are.
It was awesome.
Yeah, dude.
And they were like, dude, what the hell did you just do? I was like, just watch. Dude, I'm wearing my shades in there. I'm fucking lit.
It's amazing. I saw somebody comment because it's still.
I saw too. Who goes to DJs, right?
And I responded. I don't respond to a lot of stuff.
I had something commented like this, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get out.
I just poked in and I was like, I think I said like something like respectfully.
Yeah, the place
is packed wall to wall.
No matter what your opinion is.
So
I don't get why people hate on it so much.
I just think people always have something to say.
No, you're right.
Internet,
no matter
bro.
what.
Like they just have something to say.
Whoever's going to see this, you look at any of the comments, I get fucking chewed up and spit out.
The amount of times that you've been called
Big Justice,
bro.
Fuck
it's
me.
good though.
It's funny.
It has to be your Halloween costume.
Yeah, of course. No, but one person said it's Big Justice and the Rizzler in one. I was like,
wow.
Smoked me.
It's good though.
Then some other person said I need Ozempic. But I like it, baby. I like it.
Yeah. Well, you have put on some. How do you feel?
Not good, brother. Trying to go back down.
Are you?
Yeah.
For the summer? Or?
Just for good. For good. Last summer I put on like fucking 25 pounds.
Yeah,
I was at DJ's every goddamn weekend, and I would eat. I would drink, and then I eat fucking boneless buffalo wings at their little shit shop next door. Yeah. So I'm eating garbage, and I'm going to bed, and it's just like a constant cycle.
Yeah.
And it caught up fast.
And be honest, like, what's your diet right now? Like, what is it?
Well, I just started like getting
No. Okay, so what was your diet 2 weeks ago?
It was more like 3 weeks ago, but it's whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Ate anything.
I'll eat anything.
It's like a bagel in the morning.
Yes, and that's what it was. It was like the constant carbs with.
Yeah.
So now I'll do like a can of tuna, you know. I will do a can of tuna. Put a little mayo.
How many cans of tuna, bro? Be honest.
2 cans of tuna. Okay. But that's 60 grams of protein. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Are you working out?
Nah. It's also a problem. I started and then I just can't find the motivation.
You got to get in the groove. 2 to 3 weeks.
The gym sucks. Like I hate the gym.
Do shit at home.
No, you're right.
Get 2 25-pound dumbbells. Yo,
but I think most of it, because it's like fucking beer weight. I swear, this shit's gonna.
Well,
like I already shut off a good amount of pounds. Yeah. But I need like another 20. Yeah. Like I really desperately.
Well, you were always like a thick kid, but you were.
Yeah, but I was ripped.
You were tight. Yeah.
Not like this. Now I got the fucking buffalo belly.
Yeah.
But listen, man, it is what it is. At least I'm young enough where I can get it back.
You'll get it back.
Yeah.
You'll get it back.
It's definitely the diet. I'd say.
Diet's everything.
It's like 80% diet, and like, cause it's not like my arms are small, you know.
You
like,
won't get small.
But I'm not even trying to get. I don't want to be someone that can't turn their neck around.
No.
I just want to get rid of all this fat. No, I cannot be a DJ juice.
No, but you're built. You're built like that. You put 1 year into the gym, bro. You would literally I could see it.
It's fucking gross.
I could see it. No, get thin.
Exactly.
If you feel better.
No, I feel better.
Yeah.
Like I wake up tired from eating shit. You know, because not putting any. It's like putting bad gas in a Ferrari, and baby, I'm a fucking Ferrari.
You're like a Hummer right now, but
you're right.
But you're giving off a little bit.
On the inside, we got Ferrari vibes.
On the inside, I'm a Volkswagen Beetle.
On the outside, we got like fucking GMC or a Suburban.
Yeah, Yukon.
Yukon.
You're a Yukon
XL.
You're a
Not
Yukon.
The Yukon, the Yukon
Stretch, bro.
Stretch. That's what fucking Vin G calls me. He goes, "Hey, yo, Stretch."
Why? Why?
We came up with this thing called the leatherbacks, and
I've seen you guys say this, and what is that?
We were just gonna get jackets that had motorcycles on the back and call ourselves the leatherbacks.
No,
and I was Stretch.
Be a fake biker gang.
We were gonna do it, and his name was Turnbuckle. I was Stretch, and he was Turnbuckle. We were gonna get long sleeves for the summer, cut the sleeves.
Bro, like the leather vest?
Yeah, we're gonna turn them into leather vests. And on the back, I actually have a picture somewhere, but it says leatherbacks on the back.
You should run those. People would buy those.
And then quotes like this: Stretch. On his would be Turnbuckle.
Wow.
We had this whole thing.
You should run those.
I know. We were still
people
talking about
it. People actually would, like, from a fashion sense, would buy those.
We were in the bar and we were banged up. We're like, bro, we are the leatherbacks. We telling them.
Why?
I don't know.
What is leatherbacks?
We came up with it.
It just is what it is?
It's like just leather, you know, like thick leather.
How fried.
Yeah. Tuned up, but we just thought about it's like leather. We're like leather.
What kind of conversation were you guys having that made you refer to yourself as leather?
I just look at him and I think leather. He looks at me, it's like leatherback.
Is that like an Italian thing? Because, like, you know, no, because sometimes, you know, you see like Italian folk, like when they No, I'm serious, right?
Leatherback.
When they're under the sun for too long, right?
Yeah, your skin turns leather.
Is that kind of
No, it has nothing to do.
No?
We just look at each other and we just thought about it.
leatherbacks?
Leatherback.
And you're going to be a fake biker gang. It is unbelievable, actually.
The shit we come up with is fucking wicked.
Wow.
Yeah, leatherbacks could actually make a return, and leatherbacks could be something.
Yeah. I like
Listen,
it.
it's all these other things. It's like an alter ego. One day I'm big worm, the other day I'm a leatherback.
Wow.
You know, Saturday and Sunday I'm a leatherback.
Wow.
Ride fucking tricycles around.
Yeah. So that's your bike?
Anything.
Unicycle?
Yo, you can't, Yukon XL.
You really are a Yukon, though. That is as accurate of a car. Cheers to that, bro. What kind of car am I?
You're like a like a little sports car, like, you know what I mean?
A little sports car?
I could see like an Audi A3, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
You know, like, you can
I like that.
move. Yukon, you got to put the pedal to the floor to get going. But once you get going, it's hard to stop the Yukon.
It is. It is. Yeah, it is.
You're like a shifty Audi.
Audi A4.
Yeah, A4. A little bit longer than an A3. And you can still cut those lanes. Me, I'm just barreling through.
Yeah, for sure.
Here comes the leather back.
For sure. Right through the fucking A4, bro.
Yes.
Right through the A4. Oh, God.
Nonsense. I love it.
All right, so what, so you didn't answer where do you want to be? Like, where's your ideal, if you could
Definitely
live.
50 years old.
Yeah.
3 kids.
3 kids.
Respectively nice house, driving a car. And just comfortable, Took care of the goals that I set for myself. Shit like that, Just no struggle. Like, I don't need to be fucking filthy rich, but just comfort, you know? And not money. Money's not everything, but I'll tell you, bro, when you can't buy something.
It's freedom.
It's stress,
It brings freedom. It gives you freedom, definitely, to be able to move around like the way you want to without the stresses of I can or can't or
exactly, like just to, like, if you want to do something, having the ability to do it, it feels good, and
totally.
I worked my ass off to get there,
Yeah,
but definitely family, definitely a family.
You excited to be a dad?
Yeah, I think my kid's gonna be fucking awesome. I
think so too. And they're gonna be awesome to you no matter what. I promise you that.
But I'm gonna raise my kid to just be better than me.
That's it.
Still a fucking
the
beast.
goal. Let me tell you the one thing I constantly remind myself. Right, like I don't want, like my wife, for instance, Jen, she'll say, yeah, he's you, like he's you, right?
Is she jealous of that though? Like,
no.
Is he a boy dad or a boy
dad.
mom? Yeah, exactly.
He's a boy dad. He's a boy. He's tough on Jen. He's tough on Jen. Like he pushes the envelope with her.
Yeah, he knows. You don't put up with the shit.
Well, yeah, and so like,
not that she does, but
she is. She's such a sweetheart, bro. Like, and she's one of the
so
nicest
sweet.
people I've ever met. So nice, dude. Like, she's such a sweetheart. And so, he takes advantage of it. She's vulnerable to him, and he knows.
And he's smart.
He's very smart.
For a young kid, I've never seen a kid that smart.
He's smart.
The kid was playing like the drums, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
He's
but he picks things up after watching it once.
Bro, I put out the song yesterday.
I saw that video, bro. I was listening to it. I mean, singing it.
He asked, so for the last, I've had that song for a few months, and in the car when I take him to school, he'll always be like, daddy's song. He wants to hear daddy's song. It's like, I played him Set Me Free forever. He knows Set Me Free, And then I just, that song in particular, I was playing a bunch of stuff, and that was the one he took to, and he was like, again. And this is months ago. He was like, again and again. So I put it out, and I'm showing him the video when I'm uploading it, and he literally like watching it again. And bro, I'm looking at him, and he just starts like singing the words.
Exactly.
And then today we asked him to sing it with no music.
And he did it or not?
Bro, like he doesn't know every word, but he's singing it, like he's singing the melodies.
Right parts, right?
And then he says, that's and I remember. You're
sitting there like, what is?
Bro, it's crazy. His memory. And again, it's hard to. I don't know how other kids. Like I don't really pay attention to how other kids are. I'm not with them every day, so I don't know. And I don't compare. I hate the idea of like comparing your kids. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But I will say he's the one thing that has been wildly impressive about my son is that his memory is insane, bro. He's right now obsessed with Michael Jackson Thriller. Obsessed.
Damn.
When I say obsessed,
that's a good thing, though.
When I say obsessed. We watched the full 11-minute Michael Jackson music video, or
and he wants to go again.
Yeah, or the Sing, you know, movie Sing. They did like an 11-minute thing on Netflix. Either one of them. Zombies. I want zombies. I want zombies. And we know what it means. And then, you know, and he calls people Michael Jackson. Oh, Michael Jackson. I'm like, dude, relax. Like, chill, bro.
That's great.
But he remembers the words. He remembers the words. And then we're on the couch and we had it up on the TV and he's dancing. Bro, oh no, we didn't have it up on the TV. We had it on the phone, right? And so Jen has the phone in her hand and she's watching the video. He's doing the dance moves in the right time of the video. So the parts of the song, bro, it's crazy.
Kid knows what
he's a music head though.
Exactly.
He's just a music head.
That's good though.
It's dope. Jen's joking. I was like, I don't need a fucking another rapper. I just don't need another rapper. And I'm like, oh, well.
That it might be happening.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. But to go back, you know, and similar to even like if he were to be a rapper, it's like all I want is for my son to be the best version of him. I just want my son to be the best him he can possibly be.
That's what I'll do for my kid. You know, just point him in the right direction.
That's it. What do they take
I'll tell you though, my kids, and I'm sure when your kid gets older, you're not gonna be able to get shit past me. I did it all. You know what I mean? The sneaking around,
bro.
The hiding places, all that shit. It's gonna be too easy for him.
And that's also why he can get over on my wife, because she was much more siloed.
Yeah,
I was a free spirit, bro.
Me too. Whatever the hell
been around these
streets, roaming. It doesn't matter. I do it all.
like a zombie.
Yes,
in and out of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earthworms,
bro.
Earthworms, yes. Just slithering through the town around
Elizabeth. Montclair.
and it's multiple places at night. Yeah. I'll tell you, I'll find my kid. I'll find his ass somewhere.
Yeah, you're not getting away. No
Would
shot.
you say your kid was the best thing that's happened to you? Besides getting married and all that?
My kid is the best thing that happened by a landslide.
Yeah.
And my marriage it's amazing. My wife is unbelievable. No question about it. She makes me a better person. And there's times that, you know, I've been with her for 17 years. So trust me, we have our shit, you know, and, the one battle that I personally have in general, and this is just to be fully transparent, is like, I don't love the 9-to-5 home. Like, that's not how I want to live my life.
Yeah,
so I've adapted.
That's why by 50, I hope not even before 50, you know,
I don't want to do it now.
Yeah.
I have to do it.
Exactly.
But I want to do everything I can to not have to do it. But the goal is to make enough money so like, I don't think it would matter if I lived the life that like the way I want to do things, you know, or the way I want to operate. I don't think it would matter as much if the income was substantial, because you'd have your comfort. You'd be able to do a lot of different things, Jen. And I think it'd be very different, you know? But when I married my wife, I mean, it put a bow on an amazing relationship. I've been with her forever. She stuck with me. You guys
have been together forever.
I don't even know why. I mean, I have ideas. I don't know why, but like, she's a saint, bro.
There was times where, you know,
I've put her through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I've put her through a lot of shit, and she's been very, very patient with me, and she has let me get away with a lot of stuff. And, you know, it has shown me something.
That's like me right now. I'm trying to mature, bro.
Yeah, you know,
like and not like I'm an immature person. I still make immature decisions, you know.
Of course. But
it's not good. Like some people in my life don't want to put up with that shit.
Yeah.
Not that it's terrible. It's just like they should be fixed, you know.
Yeah, I think that's part of what I'm saying though.
Like nobody should have to babysit me. I still.
I mean, how bad your stuff
bad,
is
I get like banged up, and then like.
Well, that's something you have control of.
Exactly.
That's your own stuff.
Exactly. It's like I got to be mature and just know when to cut it off. Or like when it's time to go home, and it's time to go home.
Well, you're also at an age where
23.
I remember being 23. You know, I was an animal.
But I already did it from 17 to last year. There's 12, 1 o'clock is okay. It doesn't have to be 5, 6 o'clock in the morning every time.
What I've realized as I've gotten older is, you know, I don't like Listen, I like to have a good time. Don't get me wrong. And like I said, I would look forward to going to DJs with you because I'd be like, oh yes, I get to just run it up again, like one time, and I know what we'd be doing it for. We'd be having fun, and because we did the thing, and like, yeah, that's whatever. I don't want to be going out and about like that. If I were to go to a club or if I were to go somewhere, it's not to say I want to have some, drinks or whatever, but there would have to be purpose. Like I'd have to be there for a reason.
A birthday or some shit like that.
Birthday or like I'm networking or I have a meeting or, it's something.
It's different for you now. You don't even go out to like party. You go out to work.
I'm always
I feel like you're always working, no matter what. Like even if you go to the town bar.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like work. That's the
best part. I guess that's what you're saying.
That's my problem.
The 95 shit.
But my problem is, and this is something that I've had to open up to my wife about. I'm just being very, very honest, and it's helped us.
I'm being honest too.
Yeah,
that's the only way to get through things, bro.
Communication, bro. Communication.
When you just try to hide it, you just dig yourself deeper.
When you lie, it's gonna come out,
and you just lie to yourself.
You're lying to yourself, and it doesn't feel good.
No, especially when it gets worse and worse, and like it goes on
for the sake of the moment. It's just not worth it, bro.
That's what I realized.
No, listen. We all have our little white lies and things that we do to like avoid certain situations.
Shit
or
like that is.
I'm learning as best as I possibly can to just shoot from the hip and keep it a buck and just be brutally honest as much as I possibly can. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Should. But yeah, the 9 to 5 thing. So like when we got married. We didn't live together before we got married.
Oh, you didn't?
No. So everything I did as an artist, we were together throughout all of my years of doing music, right? But I didn't go home to her.
Yeah.
I went home, I was living with my parents pretty much the majority of the time, so like I moved at my own on my own accord. Like I marched to the beat of my own drum. I did things the way I wanted to. If I had to stay out till 3 o'clock in the morning, I just stayed out. It wasn't any thinking. I just did and was, and there's a big part of that I miss. And it's not because I miss partying. It's because I feel like if I'm in the throes of something that I feel is important, I have to stick it out. To me, every relationship matters. To me, I pay attention to the moment as much as I possibly can. I've gotten caught up. I've gotten caught up doing too much and like getting kind of like away from my goal of whatever the night was supposed to be.
That's what we talked about our first podcast.
Yeah.
Right? You just realize, bro, fucking 3 months have gone by. Not even 3, whatever the time is.
Yeah.
Something hits you and you're like, shit, bro.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking 3 months behind. For
Correct.
example,
Correct.
And that shit sucks because it's so much easier to stay on top. I mean, it's so much easier to keep going rather than to catch up. That whole catch up shit, like, for example, just a stupid example, like, think about how long it takes to save $10,000 just without hitting big or making it big, whatever.
Yeah.
You know how quick it is to spend it?
Oh, my God.
In 1 minute, you could, you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Say it takes you a year to actually, of course you made more money. I'm saying to actually put away $10,000.
Put away 10 grand.
You have one crazy weekend.
Yeah.
That money's gone.
People act, and this is, let's talk like, here's the truth, right? Everybody walks around like they got it. Everybody walks around like they're good. Like, listen, if we're not talking money, sure, I think a lot of people are, I actually think more people aren't good and they fake the funk. I actually do think that.
Exactly. Put a smile on your face just because.
And it's part of the game. However, everybody wants to play the game, whatever. You're navigating it, your own life. I get it. I actually do understand it. But I don't think everybody's just got it like all figured out when it comes to finances. I mean, like I know a lot of people who make a lot of money and to put $10,000 away with all their bills, mortgages.
The more
kids,
money, the more bills, the more everything. It's just how it goes.
And the more money you make, the more you spend anyway. So it's all very relative.
It's the same shit. No
doesn't matter.
The dollar sign.
No, doesn't matter.
You're gonna tell me your choices don't change when you have 100K rather than 2K. You know what I mean? Like
I went and leased a pickup truck, right? And I remember, so I was paying $374 for a Trailblazer.
Yeah.
And it was way more than I had to and the reason is because my miles, I used to drive everywhere. And my miles
so high, right?
So I was like 6 months at the 6 month to the end of my lease mark, I was already at the miles.
Yeah.
So I had to roll over the 6 months and got smacked.
I was like a year over.
Yeah. So I got smacked. And because of that, I was paying more for the car than I should have, right? So I go to the dealership and I really wanted a pickup truck. And they're trying to tell me like, $540 and the
Shit's mad expensive.
and the Trailblazer was like was like $414. And I said, wait a minute, I'm paying more for the Trailblazer now than, you know. So I'm saying this to say I made a decision. And even now, think about the decision based on what the difference is. So eventually I talked them all down and I got them to like $313 for the Trailblazer and $411 for the truck.
Yeah.
So I wound up like getting it really like, I worked it tremendously. But I still think of the $100 difference sometimes. Like, I love my truck, but
it's $1,200 a year.
It's $1,200 a year, and that $1,200 is like something towards a vacation. And like I think
$3,600.
I think of things like that, dude. I think of things like that. I definitely do.
Yeah.
I definitely do.
People don't think it. It's like the more as time goes on and it keeps happening, like it accumulates faster than you think.
And it's your lifestyles. So like
exactly.
So
if
like we could put more money away. But we DoorDash 2-3 times a week. We spend dumb money on dumb shit. We go out to a $400 dinner.
Exactly.
You know, like we do things. We've done it less, but like the kids stuff. You know, I'm just swiping credit card.
Nowadays, everything's mad expensive.
It's crazy, bro. And then I'm looking. I'm like, Jesus, like credit card debt. Like, where the hell did credit card debt come from? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, and it piles up and it piles up and it piles up. It's crazy, bro. And then you got to fix this. You got to fix that. And you got to do this. You got to have this.
That's
like,
what I mean about falling behind. Like once you fall behind, it's crazy. The months keep going. The sun's gonna rise tomorrow, and everyone's gonna be here.
Yeah,
and it's another day you're behind. That's what I realized.
Correct. And that's why I wanna. That's why I battle and I want to chase. You know what it is that I believe is possible, because I don't think there's a ceiling to the things that I'm capable of doing with all of my time. If I take all of my time and I put it into my like all of it, like people don't realize. You know, I do this like on the side. This is all after work.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Destination Happens, the brand, it's all after work.
Yeah.
You know, and
you're
I'm more
still doing your regular life, and then
it affects my 9 to 5 because I'm invested. I'm really spiritually invested into this.
Exactly. You don't want to fucking be there. Shit sucks. I don't want to do this shit anymore. I fucking hate. I don't like going to work. It sucks. Like I know, like me and you together doing this shit. I could see it being something one day, and I hope it is. Because that's really what I want to do in my life. Like, if I were to choose a job and choose if I were to do a 9 to 5, this would be my 9 to 5.
How cool would this be?
Amazing. Just have the time to bring people in, reach out to people.
Yeah.
And just shoot the shit all the time. And actually make good fucking money.
Yeah.
Or just the same as a regular job. I would be okay with the same as a regular job.
Bro, to not have to
Didn't even have to take, it doesn't even have to be $100,000 a month type shit.
Dude, 100%.
I'm saying just a regular, normal paycheck 100%. That I already make it equivalent to what I used to make.
And what's crazy is that you keep going. Like, once you supplement, like I've had a lot of ups and downs. Like, I've been in good places where like, okay, you're getting close, you could supplement your income, and then it's like, no,
and then something comes in and smashes everything down.
Or just, you know, COVID or this or that, or like a business venture just didn't go to plan or whatever.
Exactly. And you have things planned in your head and you're setting things up, and
correct.
Those bumps in the road come, and it like fucks up the whole plan.
It does, bro, and it gets it's annoying. But I want to get to the point, like I just want to make enough where I don't have to, like it's enough to supplement what it is that I need, and then you keep going. That's where, you know, and I say this all the time to my wife. It's my goal. It's like there is no ceiling with what I think my capabilities are.
That's what I mean, and especially with the internet, there's no ceiling with the internet.
Bro. It's endless, and I know the way I think. I know my mind. I know what's possible. I know how I work. I know my network. I know all of it. Like the biggest thing that my partner tells me all the time, and he's right, is, you know, staying focused on a thing. The thing that I do is, because I'm creative.
I know you have multiple ideas at once, right? Yes.
I veer.
Like you'll get one thing going, and then you'll have another idea, and then you start that up.
Yeah.
While still focusing on that, and then still you have the 9 to 5. Bro, that's a lot going on in the brain.
It's a lot.
Like you must feel like you must be excited every night to hit the sheets.
No,
you don't ever like. All right, I get to relax now.
It's funny lately. I lay in bed. I will once in a while, like because I go up at the time that we go up pretty much, right? And I lay down in bed. And I'm like, and I've said this to my wife a few times the last few weeks. I was like, sometimes this bed is just like life, like and just fucking dead, like it, like. Oh
yeah, bro.
But I don't want to.
No, I know what you mean.
I really don't. I've actually said to her recently, you know, ever since going to therapy, because I've been going for the last 5-6 months.
Yeah, I saw that you said that the other day.
I needed it. I personally needed it. I needed somebody to talk to with no strings attached. Exactly. And not even just my wife.
No, that just like someone has no feelings towards you, has
zero strings attached. I just want
someone that could listen. That's it.
Listen and tell me with nothing, with no biasness, no outside opinion.
Exactly.
You didn't know
anything
me.
You've ever done.
Just advice.
Exactly.
Advice, and I'll listen differently too because I also don't know you. Right.
Yes,
so like, yeah. So
there's nothing to prove to that person.
It's been very, very helpful. It has definitely gotten to the point where I feel like I've laid it all out. I really enjoy going to my therapist, and I think that there's gonna be moments in life where I'm gonna want to talk to my therapist when things happen. But I got
it figured now.
I got it.
Better like thought process towards every situation is what I realized when I was younger.
Yeah,
because I went for a little while, and all it did was it actually teaches you how to like take a second.
Yeah,
and instead of that first initial reaction.
Yeah,
obviously any substances are involved, that shit's out the window.
Correct.
But I'm saying as a normal person, you're going through something or an event just happened where you think about it a lot differently than you did before you talked to them. They slow everything down, like they teach you how to slow everything down.
Yes. I'm a wildly impulsive person.
Yeah.
Wildly, right? Like if it pops up in my brain, I act.
Yeah.
And that is a gift and a curse.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like sometimes now you stop, right? You'll think about it for a second.
Yeah, and the one thing that I've caught myself doing a lot, more so with my wife than anybody, and especially because I'm around her more than anybody else, but like her, and then even friends of mine, like, what happens is I get really engulfed or passionate about the topic of conversation, and everybody has different opinions. And, I'm not like a shit starter, but I
stir the pot.
I'm not even a big pot stirrer. Like I think I am to an extent, but I don't I don't purposefully stir the pot.
I know what you mean. I'm kind of similar. It's like you can't let it go.
No. This is my thinking. This is the way I think about.
How to describe it either.
I'll tell you exactly because I've.
Let me see if I relate. Honestly,
so I'm not gonna walk into a room or into any conversation like opinionated. I love people, so I learn from everything. I'm not going to just judge you based on you feel how you feel ever, right? But if I tell you something, you tell me I'm wrong, right? And now and I'm going to defend myself. And now you're going to keep going to prove your point.
Yeah.
All right, now you've started something with me.
Exactly.
Okay, so
then I'm not letting up.
So I will let up. I will.
But you'll get that
more
point
times
across,
than not,
right?
I'm not even looking to get my point across. I mean, yes, I am looking to get my point across. What I'm looking for is, and I've said this on the podcast, it's like, you have an opinion and I have an opinion.
Yeah.
We can come to a common ground. I don't have to walk away feeling the way, like just because you think something that I'm just going to agree.
I know exactly.
I don't expect you to just think what I'm thinking, but I expect there to be some amicable dialogue.
Your opinion, common
ground. And
we
learn from each other.
You ever remember when you were a kid? They do this part of the bubble, that part of the bubble, and in the middle.
Yes.
And that's how a conversation should go.
100%.
Yes, opinions are good, but where's the common ground in both person's opinion?
Correct, bro. Correct.
Clearly, if you're talking about a topic, each opinion has a valid point.
If both people are on the outside fence,
but you know what I'm talking about? The two bubbles,
course,
and then they put the one bubble.
It was called a Venn diagram,
yes,
right?
Or something
like that.
I thought I was about to say brainstorming.
No.
Good thing I'm out of school, man.
No, it's not brainstorming.
No, it's not brainstorming.
I think it's a Venn diagram.
Something diagram.
Yeah.
But bro, that's like a conversation, like.
Bro, I'm not. I don't
crazy,
fight,
bro. People get crazy about opinions.
It doesn't actually make sense. Like,
if nobody's right or wrong, it's your own thought about something.
Bro.
It means nothing to the other person.
Could you imagine? Let's go and I stay away from politics, but I'm going to use it as an example, right? It's like you feel how you live on this side and you live on this side. And you're living based on these sides, not knowing who the people actually are. Exactly. You actually don't know who they are as people. You don't even know agendas. You don't know nothing going on behind the scenes except for what you're fed, right? And so you're going to passionately fight for something that you have to know you are not sure of.
Yes,
exactly. You cannot be 100% sure of it. It's impossible because there's so many layers to who those people are and why
and what goes on.
You really don't
idea.
know. And what we're fed is not the truth.
That's what the media does.
Of course, bro. So like,
all
you
bullshit.
guys are gonna go. So you guys are gonna hate each other based on what?
I know, but think about it. People watch the TV. Think about the word television. Vision.
Of course,
it's
bro.
all bullshit. And the media's controlled, and that's what gives people these psycho opinions, and then it has us go out.
Larva, bro.
The larva. Tell a larva.
Tell a larva.
But yo, that's what builds the larva. Honestly, because it gives people these opinions and they go out in public and then you have a conversation with somebody or you take it to social media and it means absolutely nothing because honestly what you're talking about is probably not even what's really going on in the world.
My point is you don't know the facts.
You have no fucking idea.
You don't know the facts.
And these people get crazy about facts.
Bro.
That are listening, that they're getting from other larvae.
It's actually
makes no fucking sense.
The problem is we're so distracted as a people. The larvae are so distracted.
Yes.
Right. So we talked about it earlier. Like, how can you be the best version of yourself, right? And what do you try to do? And when do you know what you feel? And I know. Like I know when I'm not working out, for instance, the way I should, or the way eating a certain way, or having extra drinks or whatever. Like I know I'm not at my best,
exactly.
and I'm taking a step
that's
back.
how it kind of felt for a while because I'm not at my best. Like
So my point. But
that's why, like now, for real, mostly, like I'm actually toning it down, and I'm actually gonna focus on the things that fucking matter for me. So then I can actually go have a good time because I'm having even a half-ass time. Because
nobody's saying don't have a good time.
No, but I'm saying I can't even have a good time right now because I'm doing half-ass shit.
You don't feel.
What am I rewarding right now?
And that's the thing. So like what I've noticed is people, they don't work on themselves, and instead they attach themselves to ideology.
Exactly.
Right. 100% and a community and something that, they're getting, praise for, or they found people that they agree with, and it feels good. Like genuinely, I understand that. I understand why that would be the case, but people, they settle before going to the depths of what they can be.
Exactly. And it's so easy to settle though. Your brain is literally wired to settle.
Of course it's easy.
Because of everything that's around you. You know what I mean?
We're programmed to settle.
Driven to be average. That's what it is.
Yes, bro.
Driven to be average.
Yes. We're programmed to settle.
That's the easy thing in life, to lay down and get your ass run over.
This is a machine.
Exactly.
Bro, and we're all pawns to the entire machine. It's a fact, bro. And so you don't have to be that forever.
No.
You don't.
No.
Right? But it also doesn't mean that you have to be wildly combative, tell everybody up here, fuck off.
Exactly.
Like you also don't have to do that.
No.
Because that also is extra.
Yeah.
Like
you find the median in between both.
Light, bro, just be wise.
Yeah.
Like be
That's
smart,
exactly what it
bro.
is. That's exactly what it is.
Be honest with yourself. Be truthful about the fact that, like, to go and blame, the only person that we should typically blame is ourselves.
Exactly.
Right?
Because no one else causes anything in your life but you. You make every decision.
They do.
Okay, yes. In some aspects.
You have to adjust accordingly.
Exactly.
The main thing is controlling what you can control. So control what you can control.
And let the rest play itself out.
And as things come into your life, because you're going to get shook in moments, right? But those things are not in your control. They're outside of you.
Exactly.
Right? So you have
how
the
worked
power.
up can you get how worked up can you get over something that is completely out of your control?
The only reason you would is because you've attached yourself to it,
and you're getting ideology.
Off. Yeah, you're getting off on standing by your people and fighting other people. You don't even know. Like, imagine on the internet, bro. You got a father who's got kids, right, and a wife who, for all you know, is the best father in the world. Great family, all this stuff. But because he thinks something, you're fighting this person.
Yes, I've seen
based on a thing.
I've watched Instagram fights,
bro,
like over nothing.
Bro, over what?
People are fucking weird.
Think about the time you're taking out of your life.
Exactly.
For
to
what?
Bullshit with someone who means nothing to you, and their opinion means nothing to you.
What they want to do is they want to then go the next day to their community and say, let me tell you about this guy yesterday. So now they get another 3-4 hours of bullshit ass conversation,
it's just
bro.
Wasted time.
Waste all of it. And so the more time you fucking waste, bro, the more time you fucking waste, the more you're feeding the machine. The more you're giving them exactly what it is that they know, bro. This is science. This is like, it's a science. It's all structured in a certain way because
I know.
It's not. It's actually not complicated. So either
no, it's not.
Just realistically, just don't bitch.
Yeah.
Like, just don't bitch.
You're right. You're right.
Like, literally, just don't bitch, because the things you're bitching about are, I would bet my bottom dollar, if you look in a mirror, when you do, or when you lay your head down at night, you know the truth.
That's right.
So stop. Like, it's fucking enough, bro.
No, I mean, it's actually bullshit.
It's so much is bullshit, bro. So much. We get worked up about, like, I know when I get frustrated, I get pissed off, and I'm a happy person, bro. Like, when I get frustrated, I get pissed off at anybody, anything, my wife, anybody. Like, bro, it is 100% me not doing enough for myself.
Exactly.
It's 100% my frustration with myself.
100%.
100%.
It gets taken out in other ways that it shouldn't.
It's your fault that you are frustrated that I didn't do the thing you asked me to do in the house.
No, that's exactly.
I didn't do the thing you asked me to do in the house.
Exactly. And
That's it.
I know exactly.
And the reason I didn't do the thing is because I'm distracted and I'm confused and I'm lost and I'm not in a good space or whatever, and I'm lashing out at you, and that's my response.
Yeah.
Like, that is, to me, it's actually crazy.
No, it is crazy.
It's crazy. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
And it's easily fixable too.
Nobody wants to take the time.
But that's what I was saying. Remember I talked about that one time? 21 days to build a habit, shit like that.
Yeah.
Even less than 21 days, honestly.
Yeah.
7 days, you drill it in your head. You're remembering it for 14. 14 turns into 21. You know, it just follows itself.
It does. You have to
and you
find
turn it into a lifestyle. You don't change who you are.
No.
Because nobody can change who they are. You still have your instincts, you have your feelings. That shit never dies. But you change your reaction based on your thought process.
By default.
Exactly. You change your thought process.
Bro, I was just telling
and that causes you to make better decisions, do more mature things, do things that actually mean something to your life.
Correct.
Rather than bullshit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing this whose dick is bigger game, and like,
it's so stupid.
I'm just over it, bro. Like,
that's social media nowadays. That's all it's about.
It's social media. It's definitely social media has played.
And it depends what community you live in.
It's no matter what. I mean, you know, listen, we're in the hustle and bustle of it, being about a city. You know, we're in a fast paced lifestyle.
Yeah,
right?
It is fast.
It's fast. Like, everything it moves very quick. You know, and you have to be on top of your shit.
Fast.
Life goes fast for a lot of people.
Every other day, I feel like it's Friday, bro.
It goes faster. Just wait.
It's not good. It's gotten the fastest it's ever been. I feel like I have no time, and I have a lot of time.
And see that, bro.
But I do have a lot of time, you know?
How much time do you bullshit and sit on your phone?
A lot.
What are we doing? I do the same thing. Exactly. So, like, what are we doing?
Exactly. It's
what are we actually
wasted time. Surfing, watching bullshit that means nothing to my life.
It feeds your mind too.
Yes,
that's your mind food, bro.
Yes.
That's your brain food.
Yep. And
it's
that's
crazy,
why I call it
bro.
Brain rot, because it's all bullshit,
bro.
Rots your fucking brain out.
Do you know? Like, you know, I made a joke the other day. Like, I'm getting off of social media. Like, I actually have before.
I know you have.
I have. I've done it.
Yo, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We're Big Worm Wednesday's coming back, and this guy's done.
Think about the episode that dropped on Friday. My buddy was like, "Yo, wait, what? Are you good?"
I'm like, "Wow, yo."
No, I'm not done.
I was actually gonna come up with something where I was gonna come into here and do a fucking intervention on your ass. You are not shutting this shit down.
It's not funny. Like, it is funny, but it's not. The topic of mental health is not.
I kind of felt what you were saying in that.
Well, here's the thing.
You were like half serious, but not half serious.
There's a huge part of me that is serious.
Everything that you said was serious except social media. Quitting social media. I felt it in you.
Do you know how much?
I was like, is he okay? Let me give this guy a fucking text.
I'm going to keep it so fucking real with you right now. This is what I talked to my wife about days ago. I forget, days ago. I want to disconnect. Not this, I want to stay. I need to stay wildly hyper-focused. Like, and what's going to come from that is not seeing friends the way that I'm used to.
Yeah.
And I want that too. That's the trouble. Is like, I love people, bro. I love my people.
I love to see everybody.
I love my people, but I have goals in life, bro. I do. And a lot of times, you know, and I have a bunch of different friend groups and stuff, but like, a lot of times it gets distracting, and maybe it's okay for everybody else. Maybe they're not thinking what I'm thinking, but I am, bro. And I'm thinking that if I were to get like super locked
6 months, bro. They say 6 months can change your whole life.
If I were to disconnect, and this was it, like, yo, on podcast, stay on it, do it every day, get the clothing, do it, Build the thing. Don't worry about it. What anybody's opinion is of it. Do it. Just go. It's my belief. I know.
That was also another thing. Like, I always cared so much. Like, if I posted something, am I gonna get likes? Are people gonna like
bro.
it?
It's always in the back of your mind.
It's like, you know what I mean? You're like self-conscious, but like, who the fuck cares?
It doesn't matter, bro. If you're happy,
who the fuck cares?
if you're doing what you love, if you're happy,
I generally don't give a shit now what anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna post some controversial shit, but I'm saying I'll post.
If
I like it enough, I'm gonna post it. I don't care if it's like not the norm. You know what I mean? People that post their Sunday dumps. I don't give a shit about Sunday dump.
Yeah.
You know, if I do something funny, and I think it's funny, and I want someone to laugh, I'm gonna fucking post it.
Well, I don't
care.
The one thing that I'm a firm believer in, and this is good advice for anybody, is, and especially, you know, for me it was. And you even, you know, we were both popular. We played sports. Like, we didn't have to struggle.
Easy.
It was easy. Everything was like, we coasted. So
I never had like friend problems.
No, never. But those that do, here's a friendly fucking reminder. And take it how you want to take it. Stop worrying about who's popular. Stop worrying about what's cool, quote unquote. Like, yo, if you tap into who you are, what you want, what you are, stay there. You know, you don't have to be a dickhead to everybody else, right? No, you know, unless they're a dickhead to you, then I don't give a then fuck them. Like, then go and say your piece. But like, don't hate people because everybody's doing their own thing. You stay hyper focused and there's 8 billion people in the world. You will find your community, 100%.
Bro. Whether it's in high school, whether it's fucking after high school, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It's gonna come.
It will. You know? And instead what people do is they force themselves.
Personality is fucking everything. Look at yourself in the mirror. Build a fucking personality. Who are you? Just find out who you are.
Exactly. Yo, literally just fucking be yourself. Yeah. Like, literally be yourself. I will never judge somebody.
I'm sure the same amount of people that love me fucking hate me for who I am. You know what I mean? But that's a reflection of themselves. Like, listen, you've done things, I'm sure, that make people not like you. Like, sure. But it shouldn't bother anybody is the point. What bothers them is that you're popular. What bothers them is you're quote unquote winning, or you're doing things that they want to do. Exactly. Like, I don't get how people hate. I'll comment on a random person and congratulate them. I like to see people win.
Bro, I love people so much, especially as I've gotten older. Like, you know how many people I've met who are nothing like me, and I could sit here and be like, yo, I'm the coolest cat around, or I've done this and I've done that. And yeah, I've done some cool shit. And I know I'm a cool dude, right? You know how many times, and it's not envy, but like, there's something about this person who's so themselves. It's so outside of who I am.
Yeah, 100%.
But they're so themselves that I'm like, I want that. So deep down, they don't even realize I want to be more like you. Exactly. Not what you do.
Yeah.
You're reeking, your energy is reeking of truth.
Yes. Yeah.
That, bro.
That's a good person.
Fucking that.
Yeah.
That, bro. Like, you can see it. You ever meet somebody who's like
instantly they glow
it's not the person you would hang out with.
No.
Like, because it's not, but it's actually the person I would prefer.
Yes. 100%.
To have a few hours with.
Yes.
Because I would learn probably something I need to fucking learn, or see something I need to see, far more than like, you know, just staying in my space.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
No, I agree.
It's crazy.
It's a good message for the Worm Wednesday, though.
That's a great
message.
Worm Wednesday wisdom.
Yes, Worm Wednesday wisdom. That's where we just hit you with.
Wow.
Don't be a fucking larva.
Don't be a larva. Figure out what kind of worm you are.
Yeah, yo, that's what I want to see in the comments. Everyone drop what kind of worm you are. And I'll check the profile out and I'll let you know if you're right on.
We're gonna give you one of these emojis, either the guy with the X
or a couple
or it's gonna be
marks. You'll get this with an inchworm.
Or like if it's an we don't one of those guys.
Comme si, comme ça. Yeah. I'm not too sure.
What kind of worm are you?
Nah, but seriously, let me know what kind of fucking worm you are.
I'd be interested to hear.
Right, like
we should give them a list.
Comments. Yeah, and you pick. You know, I'll come up with the worms. This is what we'll do for next Wednesday.
Should we put up a chart?
A chart of worms.
And it'll be like each worm and then
personality.
And like,
hobbies.
What kind of worm are you?
Yes.
Genius. What kind of worm are you?
Say it with your chest, worm.
I like this. Earthworm. So what kind of worms are there?
Earthworm, inchworms, Alaskan bullworms.
I don't even believe that that's
there is. Look it up. I'm going to look it up.
Hold on. What kind of worms are there? So, some wild worms, bro.
Yeah.
Tapeworm.
Hookworm.
Roundworms. Bladderworm. Flukes. Pinworms.
Look up bullworm.
Ice cream cone worms.
Damn. Look up bullworm, though.
Oh, these are some fucking wild worms. Alaskan bullworm.
I told you. Is it there?
No.
Oh.
Just checking the time.
It's a thing, right? Is it not?
It's from SpongeBob.
Oh my God, it's the big worm. Yes, that's
you?
That's me. Yo, you're right. It's from SpongeBob. That's the Alaskan motherfucking bullworm.
Yeah, it's from
Yo,
SpongeBob.
that's right. And they go in its mouth and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The Alaskan bullworm. That's right. Well, you know what? Screw you.
That's funny. Yeah, you gotta hear. Did you hear this song? It's just so left field, but it popped up. Have you heard this song?
What is it about?
It's camera might die.
Oh, it died?
No, it didn't die yet, but it might overheat soon. No, this fucking song, bro. Let's see if it'll play. Big X. You know Big X the Plug?
Yeah, yo.
Have you heard
I'm the biggest.
Have you heard the song with
Yo, are you talking about with this new country guy?
Cussing out my name, yeah,
yo,
just to go and
this
take
shit
back
is
what you
so
say.
fire.
Burn all the bridges,
yo, this shit is
don't have
fire.
forgiveness, walk away
Big X
like
tomorrow.
I'm someone you hate.
Big X
Don't let me down easy. If you
Yo,
can't
get it,
leave
get it.
me,
Yo, his
go
voice.
and leave me all the way.
If it's over, so fuck it. Just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't
Unreal.
the one you
I
was
wish I
holding
talked
that
like
night
him.
till all of your secrets and hugs.
He's like this.
She
What
was
if-
too good
he's
to
like
be
this, big
true.
old dude.
All
What
I
if that
needed
was my
you.
voice?
But shit, time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do.
Don't ask for all your
so good,
things
bro.
back, cussing
Hard.
out my
It's so
name,
good.
yeah,
That song
just to
goes
go and
hard.
take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away
They said
I'm
country's for the
someone
rappers
you
now.
hate.
It
Don't
is
let
so
me
good,
down
bro.
easy.
Our country's for the
If
hood
you go
boys
and
now.
leave me, baby, go
I just
and
love the way his
leave
verse
me
comes in.
all the
Hey,
way.
if it's over, so fuck it. Just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night
Crazy,
telling
bro.
all of your secrets and
It's
hugs.
just so
Guess you
hard,
right,
bro.
it's too good to be true. Was the point, all I needed was you. But shit, time after time, I just fussing and
It's so tough.
Bro, they go crazy.
It's so tough. It's so tough. Do you know what this other one that I heard? Did you hear the beat? On point. Did you hear the beat that what's it called? Did you hear the beat that what's that dude's name? He was on Blackboy Maxx. You know Blackboy Maxx?
Maybe if I heard him.
He's like a streamer. He did with what the hell's that producer's name, bro?
Fuck, it doesn't ever turn on.
Oh, Fred again?
Nah, maybe.
Oh, bro.
Maybe if I heard.
They did this. They made this live. This is my. This just makes me want to. This makes me want to go take something and be somewhere.
Like this is where you start inchworming.
This is an earthworm, bro.
Yo, riding through the worms. Just popping out the hole. I'm popping out the hole.
I love this shit. All right, what's your jam right now? What's your song right now? Come on.
Nokia, I love that. Where the fuck the function?
Wait, what is it?
Nokia by Drake.
Of course it is.
Dude,
I just can't say I'm surprised.
Is it Stacy?
I cannot say I'm surprised.
Where the fuck the function?
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Who's calling that shit?
I can worm around to this too.
The worm. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling that shit?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ellie? Was it Danny? Is it Marty? Where's the function?
Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got sticks in the club illegally. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members.
Let's see Let's see what else we got here. Hold on.
Where the fuck the big worm?
Do you want to hear my song right now?
Yeah.
And I just can't get it out of my head. It's not really my song, but I think it's on TikTok.
Who's calling that shit?
Uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown.
Still get my boogie on. I'm a hit, she gon' make you put a movie on. I ain't with the toxic shit, I be moving.
Uptown, downtown,
Smash, that don't scrap you do.
downtown, uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown.
You know who I love? Glow fucking Rilla. Glow Rilla.
Uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown.
Something like that song gets me going. Wait, what Glorilla song do you like though? What's your Glorilla song?
What is that shit up? Not Yeah Glow. It's she talking about the. Let me see.
It's go to motherfucker P. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Say
Bitch, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me? Big G-L-O-N-G-L-E. 50,000 new Chanel shopping spree, and every time I pop out, you know I A-T-E. I'm that bitch, hoe, geek like me. Know it's Y-W-R-B-C-M-G. Wipe me down. Small niggas, tall niggas, long paper, no small bitches. 50 bitches, all pretty, and we all learn booty shorts. Cause my paper long. It's a Friday night, my nigga ain't at home. I pull my bitch shots, cause I don't drink alone. I'm outside again, cause bitch I hate it home. It's giving her face, ayy, teeth, her face, ayy, it's giving her face, ayy, teeth, her face, ayy, S-E-X-Y-Y-R-E-D. Play with me, I put a pothole in your teeth.
in your teeth.
Crazy,
She said,
bro.
I'll put a pothole in your teeth.
That's tough though.
These chicks are hard. I wouldn't fuck with any.
No. Let me see what else we got in these streets.
Hold on, I got one.
What is it? Tell me, because
No, I don't know. I know. I'm just gonna
Tell me.
look it up. I gotta think. Damn, did I not save it?
Come on.
You know what's
Really?
This might be whack, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Pink Pony Club. Nah, I'm playing. No, there's another one. Dude, this fucking goth girl. Is this it? Oh, it is.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions
You know,
of
like
me
this is
in
sly
LA.
worm. Just relax,
I
worm.
heard that
Just
there's a
cruising
special
through the
place
meadows,
where boys and girls can all
looking
be
for an
queens
inchworm.
every single day.
Something he can mac on.
I'm having
You know?
wicked dreams.
Maybe just
of
crossed by a
leaving
cotton ball or
Tennessee.
two.
Keep going.
You know, and the worm is approaching the earthworm, and he stands there and he's looking from a distance. And here he comes. She turns around. You know what she says?
What's she say?
You're the biggest worm that I've ever seen. And he drops his pants and he climbs up that little bush. And you know what they say?
What do they say?
They're at the fucking Pink Pony Club. And they fuck. And that's how I met your mother.
At DJ's. Wow, Wow, beautiful song.
Yeah, but you like that comment thing, right?
That was really nice.
You could really see it though, right? He's slithering slowly through the meadows.
That was beautiful.
And he sees an inchworm in the distance.
I think that was beautiful.
She turns around, she says, "Oh."
That was beautiful.
And he drops the drawers, and the earthworms go to work. Yo, don't even.
Come on,
I got nothing.
You ready? Come on.
Yo, it's Big Worm on the beat. What you know about that? Robbie Maxx over here smoking crack.
That's all you got?
I couldn't hold in the laughter.
Damn, bro, for real?
Yeah, I can't do it.
It wasn't a rap battle. You weren't supposed to come at me. I wanted to hear bars, bro. You said I was smoking crack.
It's just what popped in my head. I was trying to rhyme.
It's like, yo, I got this.
It's Big Worm on the beat, and you know I'm about that. Robbie Maxx over here, he's smoking fucking crack.
That's it.
I got nothing in the
Nothing
tank.
else. Damn, bro. I had lofty expectations.
No, I'm sorry. Big Worm doesn't really rap.
No. Let's see.
I'd have to sit there though, like, you know, and just really get in the moment, you know, really like.
What would I'd be really interested to hear what you came up with. Let me hear your flow. Let me hear you mumble a flow, like how you would rap. You don't have to say words.
Something along those lines, you know, like just I actually, one of my boys, he was mixing for, you know, Gabe Alcocer.
Gabe, yeah, I do know the name. So I think he
and Tommy Garinger.
Well, I know Tommy.
So they were all together, like at one point in their lives, and I used to hang out with Gabe when I was young. This is like sophomore year of high school. They taught me how to do it, but I forgot. And
how to freestyle?
Yeah, like
well, I mean, taught you
over a beat, like just following the amount
patterns.
of words exactly.
So when I hear beats, when I hear like instrumentals and stuff, I don't like just start writing. Like the first thing I will do will be like how to describe, like if let's just fuck it, pull up something.
I might actually have the video of me rapping when I was
Please send it to me ASAP. Instrumental hip hop, right? So like this is on YouTube, but if I were to like if I were to pull up a beat or listen to a beat, this is what I do. I don't even know what this is going to sound like.
Damn.
So it'd be like so I like mumble first. I'll be like dump, pop chains in the phone, chain fiffer, chain frame when the chain tipper, chain tipper, then with the lows, chain 10 with the bottles and 10 and 10, no, chain follow and chimney them in the frames, they popping up when they're rushing, no fucking up in the range, that's in the chain, that's how in the chain, how in the, him in the. Okay, Big Worm and he's sitting in the chair and he's talking about a little bit of this, a little hair, and he puts gel up in there and then he falls asleep. And we ain't talking about sheep, man, we talking about larva. Yeah, we on the beat and we dropping lots of bombs, and I don't give a shit. This is not for me, it's mom's, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but every time that I'm rapping, you know what, I'm chopping, screwing. I'm a white boy from the burbs. Robbie Maxx, if you motherfuckers heard. I see a lot of fucking herbs. Yeah, I roll you up, I love my herb. Twisting and spitting, I'm ripping and dipping. I said I gotta play the corner ripping. I dish them out like I'm pippin', and I feel strong, but I ain't talking about lifting it, nah. Mindset on a million. Trying to be like John Bellion. Yeah, I'm eating, got my belly on. Rest in peace, Melly, nah, he locked up. Yeah, I feel it right up.
I know what you mean. You just fucking go.
You go. But like when I write, when I rap, I come up with what I think would be the to me that'd be dope, but I can't freestyle like that.
It's hard to, these guys like the baby.
You don't freestyle though. That's not a freestyle, bro.
You're telling me when he goes on these, you don't think so?
No, I know so.
I was gonna say that shit is crazy.
I know so.
He talks too fast for the thoughts to come to his head. There's no way.
So ready? No, it's not a watch. Pressure, Lil Wayne, right? So if I were to do this, you said like if I were to do this on LA Leakers, right? That's you said because I showed you this before. So if I did this, you're gonna think I'm freestyling. But I'm coming prepared. I probably told 100%.
I thought you
get $150 in
Are you gonna play?
You heard the track. I'm gonna spit it.
Yo, this shit is
But you would
hard.
think
if you're gonna put this in the podcast,
it's gonna be in a podcast.
Get ready for this.
All right, so it's in,
this shit goes hard.
so if I were to go on a radio show, you would think I'm freestyling.
100%.
But I wrote this.
I thought you freestyle.
But the way I would do it would be like I'd make it look like right. So you
take
gotta
off
say
the dome.
when I'm under pressure, damn, I don't fold, I thrive. I'm with the homies and we don't lay down, but we all getting laid like American Pie. Where do our wives? We got a bond, no breaking our money, don't fall like some pie. I'm from the woods, always been good. Not paying taxes is usually the crime. You're thinking pressure? You don't got that. I was the best athlete in my prime. If I didn't score, if I didn't win, I would go home and shoot 50 more from the line. Started at 5, and when I was 10, I had Pop Warner, but Buzz and Beehive. I thought that I was gonna be Dan Marino when shit I could shoot the rock nice like AI. I had it all, man. Straight A's while I ball, man. 3 girls at the mall, man. No cell phone to call, man. I was putting in work before the twerk, before the new boys, you're a jerk. I did my cleats into the grass before all the fields had turf. Pressure.
Yo, that shit is fucking flame.
Yeah, you would think.
Yo,
that's how they go on and murder.
fire.
That's how they go on and murder it. They go on because they're prepared.
So that means they know the beat prior.
They might even go and say, "Hey, yo, I need you to pull that one up." Nobody, the world doesn't know it.
Nah.
So I never.
But yo, that shit is fucking hard.
That
and
is
you finish it with the pressure. I was like,
Pressure.
ah, diggity dog.
pressure. But you could do that all day. If you any song, like if you really know the game, if you really understand the game, hip hop, right? Like if you really get it, it's all. There's only a hand like Juice WRLD freestyle.
Juice WRLD is crazy.
Juice WRLD freestyled. Juice WRLD was one of the dopest freestylers maybe I've ever seen, and it was very obvious.
You know
he was
his Campfire remix song?
Oh yeah,
that shit is hard.
He was different. But any of these fire, like one of my favorite.
The Baby was my favorite because I thought.
What did he rap over? The Baby LA Leakers?
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro. He ain't freestyling.
Can you put that on though or no?
Of course. Which one was it? Was it the recent one he did?
The one that's recent is really gas too.
This one you're talking about though, right?
OG.
This one?
Let me see what the cover is. Metro Boomin. No. Oh, this one. This is it.
Let me see.
Someone laid up with a stallion, letting them haters hate. Eating jumbo shrimp with the steak off of a paper plate. Balling on them like Michael Jordan back in 88. Got my dick sucked before my flight, it almost made me late. I'm in a different bracket than rappers, these niggas can't relate. Don't make me get to slapping these rappers, give them a change of face. Made so many. Someone laid up with a stallion, letting them haters hate.
Yo, you gotta find the whole one, but he's in the red hoodie with it.
Right here.
Yo, the shit goes hard.
I might have seen this on TikTok.
Yo. Regardless, I like the Baby. But
oh man, it's Power 106. It's the LA Leakers, Just Incredible.
Yeah.
DJ Sour Milk. We about to go,
Milk.
Baby, man.
All right, so Big
the
Worm
Baby
ain't
is
back.
here. North Carolina's in the building.
I'm
Going
fucking
baby, hold this shit
OG
up.
Bobby
You know what I mean?
Big
Going
Worm.
crazy right now.
Who shot your homeboy? A nigga with a diaper on. Got on the city, girls beating, got a cipher on.
Yeah.
Your girl said she dickin' with the baby right or wrong. Just gave me a head in the rental car while the lights was on. You know me, I be chillin' and coolin'. Know I'm the shit with the city, girls beating, got a cipher on. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's do what we came to
You know
do.
his story?
Who shot your homeboy? A nigga with a diaper on. Got on the city, girls beating, got a cipher on.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a little background. So the Baby, he literally used to go into radio shows wearing a diaper. He was like full-fledged being the Baby. It's a fact, bro.
Who shot your homeboy?
It's a fact.
with
But he
a diaper,
he
huh?
also wound up shooting somebody in a
That's right.
Walmart.
It wasn't
So,
a robbery?
It was, yeah, they tried to like get him.
Yeah.
And he wound up shooting. I think he killed him. I think
but he
so.
didn't get charged.
No, because it was I think it was considered self-defense, if I remember correctly.
Self-defense.
But now listen to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Let's do what we came to do.
Who shot your homeboy? A nigga with a diaper on. Got on the city, girls beating, got a cipher on.
Yeah.
Your girl said she dickin' with the baby, right or wrong. Just gave me a head in the rental car while the lights was on. You know me, I be chillin' and coolin'. Know I'm the shit with the music. Since you in love with computers, go look my name up on Google and please don't turn to no groupie. Other niggas be goofy, might as well get some popcorn. We finna make this a movie. Someone laid up with a stallion, letting them haters hate. Eating jumbo shrimp with the steak off of a paper plate. Ballin' on them like Michael Jordan back in '88. Got my dick sucked before my flight, it almost made me late. I'm in a different bracket than rappers, these niggas can't relate. Don't make me get to slapping these rappers, give them a change of face. Made so many racks up a trapper, say I was slanging weight. Put the weed down and start eating, they say I'm gaining weight. Who shot you? That little nigga with the pamper, baby. With 20 pounds of Cali weed inside the hamper, baby. Your girl say she don't.
Yeah, man.
I put up with the ball.
Yo, when you can make fun of yourself,
right?
When you can make fun of yourself, it like
shot your
ends.
homeboy with the pamper, baby.
The homie with the Pampers on. Yo, you know that makes you look wild.
Yes.
So you make fun of me because I, but you, that's
bro
hard. You do you listen to NLE Choppa?
Yo, NLE is one of the best freestyles I've ever listened to.
The one on LA
You
Leakers?
can tell it's legit.
The one, it's not a freestyle.
No, you
no,
don't.
bro, I know. Trust me.
Don't fucking kill my vibe. I'm never
ruining this for everybody.
Yeah, good. Ruin it.
Nobody that you
these
see,
motherfuckers should get exposed
Bro,
then, because now they're
no, they're not
freestyle
exposed.
kings.
No, they put the word freestyle and they make you think.
Yeah,
trust me. It's
more like a cover over a
They
different.
either wrote it or they don't write. They know it, but that's not something they're coming off the top of the dome. No shot,
Do
bro.
you hear how fast he's going? Like, there's no way those thoughts hit the mind.
Skip the line and get right to your destination.
I know factually how it works.
Yeah, you do know.
I never went into an interview without a prepared.
Leakers, just
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Milk.
Because am I going to try and freestyle so people say I freestyle, or am I going to hit you with some shit?
That's
I'm
right.
gonna hit you with some shit.
Because then you can't even say nothing bad about it.
No, you let people talk.
This shit goes hard.
Freestyle series.
Let's get it.
We ready to go all the way up today, baby.
Come on, let's do it.
Memphis, let's get it.
This stuff.
Ayy, say nigga I'm still trippin', still grippin'. Purple rag on me still crippin'. Last nigga play, he ain't still livin'. Really with it, you can act the city, you don't see Chopper unless he got it glizzy. Whole 50, get the whole clip when it starts spittin'. Soul lifting, he was so gifted, put him in the box with a bow ribbon. Roll him up in GG foes, nigga. Bro pulled up a fold, nigga. Ride around with a fold, nickel. 4 sticks and 4 rentals, saw 4 people, 9 folks. Miss him, 40 to his mouth, cougar, kiss him. Put my dogs on him, go and sick him. Suspect, never been a victim. Old head on my left, smoking dro, while my nigga on the right smoked a bro. I ain't going back and forth, we don't do rada, never even made a post. We gon' leave him on the ground laying flat, while the ambulance check for his post. Jump in the water, gon' need a float. Shots hit his throat, let him drive the boat. Ain't been in your bitch in a minute, but when I'm back.
This freestyle is the reason that I did.
Bro, he went hard though.
This freestyle, still tipping. So that freestyle is the reason that I picked up the pen for this. And if this were to come on an LA Leakers, it'd be like, I'm not the type that'll boast, I just put on a show and let y'all go and stir up the drama. Like, why is he nice? Is he cooler than nice? It's a label that still bring the heat like a sauna. Can't blend like iguana. I'm different, they're part of the problem. I'm hardly affected. I'm honored to not be a sheep. Feel like little Bo Peep, you done lost me. And all you've been lied Osama. Still on the gram, drugs in the can. Hell of a combo, peanut butter jam. Like, that's my man. Pots and pans and stabbed in the back with the hand, you should man. Isn't it crazy how everyone's lazy and somehow they all looking rich on the gram? No respect. So like, pour for they all sipping. Drugs got y'all tripping, missing brains, listen, can't stand bitches. They lane switching with a lame mission. They fame kissing, I stay chipping. No way, I stay close to the green pimping. Lane Kiffin, if only he was a golfer, that line would ever listen. If you ain't gonna make me $1, your damn shit ain't never ever gonna make it make sense. You're trying your best like Kent, you know, like everyone know you ain't built for this shit. The one need a leader who turn away evil, like not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. I will not let you win. While everyone huffing and puffing and blowing it out, but again, I feel back better in my two-tone sweater, eating mozzarella with my Italians, and I stay working hard like my Mexicans. We can all make America great again. This is a war on greed, not a war on belief. By the skin of our teeth, the world ain't in. They wanna be free, but sign with a team that the media tell us is cooler than them. Foolish again. I ain't never met a person that I wasn't interested in. I learned everything I know from everyone around me, and damn it, I do it again. I'm saying it's easy, cause easy is sleazy. They sleeping on me, I'm a mattress, my friend. Days it's okay to identify by what I want and the feelings I'm in. Living with it. Hey.
Yes,
hey.
sir. Yes, sir.
Where's LA Leakers? We need LA Leakers. We got to get big enough so we go on and you come out with me and you do all my ad libs.
Yo, imagine. That would be hard.
That'd be so tough. That'd be so tough.
Hard.
What are your plans to, after everything we talked about today?
Yeah.
Right? What are your plans to be the bestest, biggest worm you could possibly be moving forward?
Well, listen, I'm definitely going to keep, what Big Worm is known for. That's going to stay alive. But I just, got to take care of my health.
Yeah.
And I mean this for real. Like, it's not no jokes and shit. It's like, I got to lose like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I lost like 7 so far, but it's hard because I'm used to just not caring. But, like I said, I got to get into the swing of things. That I'm going to take care of and just try to make more mature decisions, especially if I ever become something. I don't want to be that fuck up, like, because I'm not like a Steve will do it. I'm not like a Nelk boy. I'm big more and big. I'm going to establish my own name. And, I don't want to be the fucking crazy drinker. That's not going to be my image. You know what I mean? Big Worm's a nut job for sure, but that's not going to be my image,
So
You agree though, right? Like,
no, I don't.
It's terrible.
I don't.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to tone it down. I'm just going to make smarter decisions for myself.
That's what you do for you.
Yes.
What you present yourself as. I think you need to. You have a window right now. I would live it up. I would be. If I'm you, because I'm going to manage you. If I'm you,
exactly.
If I'm you, what I would do is I would. What popped you off, right? Like what got.
Is my personality. Who the fuck I am.
But it was attached to something that you have to embrace and right now.
And it's not that I'll never not embrace it. That's who I am. I'm a Jersey Shore
You have to be willing
kid.
to document it, film it, talk about it.
Of course, and I'm still going to go out there and I'm still going to get crazy.
Because you are that. Let me be very clear. You are that.
Yes.
But when you go home and you got 5 days to like.
That's what things. Exactly.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you
take
can't.
care of me.
Correct. But when you go out.
That one,
don't ever not be Big Worm.
No, of course. I'm not going to go fucking sit in the corner. I don't even know how to do that.
Don't ever
I'm
not
still
be
going to fucking have my fun and be myself.
You got to be in these streets,
Big Worm's still going to be biggest
you gotta
at
be,
all times.
You got to be in these streets.
But I'll tell you, I'm probably going to turn it 2 o'clock in the morning. We're going to shut things down. And I'm being fucking real serious, man. I'm being real serious about this, brother.
I respect it.
The Kentucky Worm. We going down south, fella.
The Kentucky Worm Derby, bro.
We're going to the Derby.
Wow.
A lot of worms around town.
Wow.
Big Worm will never die. Big Worm is actually just growing. I just actually shed my skin.
You're an Alaskan bullworm, bro.
Exactly.
You're the biggest worm that
the biggest worm. Yeah. I just shed my skin, so I'm actually going through a regrowth.
Oh, you did?
I'm going through a regrowth, and we put on 2.5 inches per day.
Do you think it's because your body started to go this way?
Exactly, motherfucker. We're gonna start elongating rather than going widthwise.
Like 2 years early, my skin shed.
Yeah, it's very early.
I don't know why.
It's not even shedding season. Shedding season is actually November, December, and it's happened April 3rd, and we're shedding.
Early. We are early.
That's okay though. You know, they call me leather skin.
I don't think anybody knows what the fuck we're saying right now.
No, but you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Tune in because you're gonna find out.
I got a challenge. Me and you, you're 23.
Yep.
I'm 36. You should not let me win.
Okay.
When's the first day of summer, technically?
June 22nd, I believe.
June 22nd. So today's...
Or is it July? No,
it's definitely June.
June 21st, June 22nd.
Yeah, all right. We'll mark it. We'll do June 22nd.
Yeah.
We're going to challenge who gets into better shape.
All right, say no
by
more.
June 22nd.
All right, good. I love it. That's good because we'll compete against each other.
What's the winner get?
At least a nice steak dinner.
Steak dinner.
Yeah.
Steak dinner on the other person.
Exactly.
And we will let you guys judge it.
Yes, right? Yes.
So we have to do before and after pics.
Shit. You UConn XL, baby.
We got to do before and after pics.
Okay.
So I'm not in like great shape, but I'd imagine I'm like a little tighter.
Yeah. But as I'm 13 years younger, I should be able to shut it off.
Well, for sure. I'm saying we got to let them decide visually who got into better shape. And it could be the difference. Let's go off of the difference.
Yes.
Like what?
Who made a bigger change?
Drastic difference.
Yes. Who made a bigger change?
I think I have a bigger hill to climb there. For me to get into a different, you know how cut I'll have to be?
To look different, right?
To like really look different.
Yeah.
So starting tomorrow. All
right.
Steak dinner. Let's pick the place. I already got it.
Where?
130 Club in Tenafly.
Yo, the best. I'm with
130 Club in Tenafly. Whoever wins gets treated by the loser.
Yes, agreed. I'm on it.
And on that note,
catch you all Wednesdays. Let's go, baby.
Wow.
We're back.
We are so back.
You're
going down, bro.
No, this is going to be good.
You're going down,
this
bro.
This is going to be good.
I think
Hey, but I love it. I love it. I love the competition.
I'm going for a 2-mile run tomorrow morning.
All right, say no more.
Facts.
Deuces.
No more time wasted. This is celebration, elevation. No more contemplation, no hesitation. This my destination.